Hello families, my name is Megan Botham and this video is to take the place of the presentation that was given on Tuesday, September 23rd in Madam Botham's room for those of you who can't make it. This presentation is to give you a little bit of information about the 5th grade trip to France and to hopefully get you interested in the program. My name is Megan Botham again, and I have been a chaperone 4 times to the trip to France. It is a wonderful experience for the kids and for me, and I really hope that you can be a part of it. We work with a company called ISE. They are called Intercultural Student Experiences. It's a nonprofit that is based in Minnesota, downtown Minneapolis. And they help us with logistics and insurance and host families. Everything we need, they take care of for us in France. We chose to work with ISE because they've got a really knowledgeable staff who is really well connected in France. They also have a lot of resources for us while we are abroad, and they offer very good coverage for health and trip cancellation insurance. They do offer financial aid, and they also help us with some prep materials as we get the kids ready to go on the trip. In France this year, we are working with l'École Sainte-Marie de Bourdonnais. They are located in Versailles, and this is a school who is really excited to work with us as well. We will be doing some collaborating with the students in this school, the 5th graders, and all year long. So this will be a really fun back-to-back experience. Also, students from this school will plan on coming to meet us sometime this winter, which is a very fun experience for the kids. So in Versailles, here are some pictures from our trip last year. Versailles is a beautiful town, 40 minutes from Paris. The population is 86,000, and it's well situated for us because we can fly in and out of Paris, and we can also go all around the region for excursions and field trips during our stay. So here are some pictures from the school website. One of the key pieces that we're really excited about is that this school, unlike many typical schools in France, has a lot of technology. Not as much technology as we have in the classroom. They're not one-to-one like we are with Chromebooks, but they have enough technology where students can do some really meaningful collaboration throughout the school year. So we will be using things like Google Docs and Google applications for education to have a really academically rich experience for student collaboration. So as a group, we will meet monthly on Fridays for about an hour to start talking about what the trip will be like. These meetings are mandatory and they are very, very important for students as we prepare as a group to go to France. So some of the things that we do, we will fly in and out of Paris, so we will definitely be able to do things like a Seine River cruise, Eiffel Tower, the Louvre or the Musée d'Orsay. We go to the Notre Dame Cathedral. We get this wonderful guide named Gérard. He is probably 70 years old, but he has more energy than any of us, and he will walk us all around Paris and tell us more history than we'll ever want to know about Paris and the surrounding region. We'll also be able to explore Versailles, and the Loire Valley is also on our itinerary. So it's such a great experience for students to be in a host family. Here are some pictures of our host families from last year's program. It provides a really meaningful cultural experience for the kids, and it is really fun to see them observe and partake in the daily life with their French family. So every student will have a host sibling that's their age, exactly their age. This year we'll be working with an elementary school. And students will go to school with their host families, and they will also be able to, collaborate with their host family child throughout the year. Host families are chosen by the ISE Family Stay Coordinators. We work really closely with these people to make sure that we approve of their vetting process and that they are using the criteria that we want them to use when they're looking for our family. So they do a phone and in-person interviews and home visits, and we actually insist that our coordinators do home visits because that's a really big part of sending our fifth graders over to those homes. So the families will provide room and board and a really great culture experience for the student. Students some will maybe share a room with their host sibling if they're the same gender, but they are required to have their own bed. And for fifth graders, we always find boys for boys and girls for girls. We will never have to stick a girl with a host family of a boy, for example. The tentative dates for the program are June 3rd through 12th. Now this is 10 days instead of the typical 2 weeks that we've done. This helps to cut the cost a little bit, and it also helps to make sure that kids are still able to go on all their really busy summer other things they have going on. The price is $2,700 approximately, and this depends on how many students enroll. If we have more students, the price will go down. If we have less students, the price may go up. We go on 3 to 5 excursions as a group where we get a big bus. They take care of us for the whole day, and we'll tour around several different regions. So medical insurance and accidental health insurance are included in the program price. There's a $50,000 maximum coverage, and we can check out more details on ISE's website. Also, there's insurance for cancellation, for trip cancellation. There's $1,000 max coverage if you're canceling for medical issue affecting participants or immediate family. So the next question is, how and when do you need to pay? So for summer programs, ISE has these generic dates. October 25th is the registration deadline. At that time, they want $500. Then we have the next deadline on November 15th, January 15th, and March 15th. So if you consider financial aid and fundraising, that can help be a good way to cut costs. Also, if you participate in ISE's U.S. hosting program, especially if you would like to host a French student from Versailles, you get a discount on your own trip. And there is a federal aid grant calculator that's available on ISE's website, and ISE also provides other need-based financial aid. So there are a few elements to the application. There's a student application. There is a code of conduct, which must be signed by the participant and the parents. There's a family stay application, which is in French, and I will help the students with those. At the time of the application, ISE needs the $500 deposit check. There is a Dear Host Family letter and photos, which are a really good and important part of finding host families. And then, of course, make sure that your passport is up to date and ready. So, all in all, ISE's France program provides language and cultural immersion in a real-life setting, and it's a really valuable family stay experience which can't be obtained through any other sorts of tour-only programs. Students really, really enjoy this, and when they come back, they feel absolutely independent, ready for middle school, and the best part is they feel excited about the fact that they went to a French immersion school and they got to use their French. Stay tuned. You'll be seeing some emails from me, Megan Botham, with links to all of the things that you would need to apply and to do your own research. Thank you so much.